Hey folks, it's Maxie here and welcome to another TEW2020 video. You join us for our go home show before All Out number 2. So we're really hoping to have a spectacular show here. We're in the Knoxville Civic Coliseum again. We're hopefully getting another sellout and hopefully maybe a better show rating than last week's 67. As always, thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to watch a video. Any thumbs up are deeply appreciated. If you get any thoughts on the series, wrestling in general, please don't hesitate to let us know. And of course, all the vital links you need for TW content and for the game itself, check the description below. So, it's a big pay-per-view coming up. It's the season finale. It's AEW's version of WrestleMania, as I'm going to put it as, their version of WrestleMania. Can we have a successful show? Well, let's find out. So we've got 14 segments today. And we start off with a sellout crowd at the Knoxville Civic Coliseum, so that's good. We can maybe start going to a bigger venue going forward. When we start the show, we're joined by JR, Tony Schiavone and Excalibur, and they're running down tonight's card. Our main event, we'll see Cody in action as he takes on the Inner Circle's Sammy Guevara. Also, days before their women's title match, Nikki Storm, she will team up with Hikaru Shida, and they will take on the team of the champion Nyla Rose and the Bunny. Also in action tonight, we'll see the likes of Broken, Matt Hardy, the Young Bucks, and we'll also see Jon Moxley in action as he teams up with Darby Allin to face the Dark Order's Brodie and Evil Uno. So a 58 segment to open the show, and this was mostly based on Cody and Sammy. Bit disappointing that was as low as it was. We start the show though with a decent match, which saw Cash Wheeler of the Inner Circle in action, and he defeated T-Hawk in 10-16 with a Yakuza kick. A 57 matchup here, both guys pretty similar in performance, with Cash Wheeler off his game, but yeah, a good win for the Inner Circle member, and the Strong Hearts unfortunately take another loss. It gives us great pleasure though to announce the final two participants in the Casino Ladder match for the number one contendership to the TNT Championship, and those will be Cash Wheeler of the Inner Circle and Scorpio Sky of SCU. So to confirm the sixth entrance, that means we'll have Darby Allin, Sammy Guevara, Cash Wheeler, Jungle Boy, Christopher Daniels and Scorpio Sky. So yeah, let me know who you feel will be the man that will face Lance Archer down the line. Next up was the women's contest, and it was about to have a decent reaction from the crowd in subpar wrestling as the team of Nikki Storm and Hikaru Shida defeated Nyla Rose and the Bunny in 9-14 when Nikki Storm pinned the Bunny with the perfect storm. In terms of in-ring work, Nikki was far head and shoulders above the rest of the competitors, as her 60 performance will show. The Bunny is getting good in-ring performances, but the former ally, the crowd don't really seem happy to see her, so she's still more of a work in progress. But a 52 rating is good for the women's division, and it boosts the storyline between Nikki and Nyla. Next up, we had a match that didn't have a lot of heat. It had terrible wrestling, and the Jurassic Express, Jungle Boy and the Luchasaurus defeated the Dark Order's Alex Reynolds and John Silver in 7-41 when Luchasaurus defeated John Silver. 39's not fantastic, but we do need to build up Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy, and you can see there Jungle Boy at the same level of in-ring performance as both Silver and Reynolds. So we have admittedly used Jungle Boy as kind of putting people over, but we'll need to start building them back up and getting them some momentum. Not a great start to the day for the Dark Order. It'll be interesting to see what happens with the rest of the night with Brodie Lee in action later on. Now we got a promo with Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and he says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, calm down you bunch of nerds. I know you don't like me, but do me a favour and shut the hell up and let greatness speak. This Saturday I get an opportunity to shut up another nerd in the form of Trent, a man who came to AEW with a best friend, and well, guess what? You're a loser. Your best friend is a loser, and there's a reason why someone knocked his sorry ass down. Maybe one day you'll find out who done it. I'm just gutted it wasn't me. As for the other loser, Orange Cassidy, don't even try. In fact, if you even try to get involved in our match, Wardlow will get you, and Wardlow will throw you into the crowd of nerds just like a dart. So basically just saying he's going to beat Trent, and Cassidy better not get involved, or Wardlow will basically sort him out and just launch him into the crowd. So a 72 promo from MJF. It continues the best friend storyline and gains heat, and MJF was superb, working without a script. Another promo, this time from Broken Matt Hardy, and this was so hard to write. Tonight in a warm-up for All Out, Broken Matt Hardy will demonstrate his brilliance against a man who believes his skill set is perfect, a man who has been overlooked by the forces of McMahon and is out to prove himself as a wrestling elite. I will gather the forces needed to defeat this man, and alongside Omega and the horse riding man, we will take on the angry Englishman and the brothers who like lucha. I know Pentagon is a very, very dangerous man, a very, very dangerous human being, but I am Broken Matt Hardy. I am not mere mortal, and this vessel is stronger than death. And then his whole where he starts like hanging his teeth and stuff like that. A 63 and building up to that 6-man tag match at All Out number 2. So the storyline continues, but it lost a bit of heat. But that matchup had good heat and decent wrestling, and Matt Hardy defeated Shawn Spears in 11:53 with a twist of fate. 54 overall is not great. Both guys were pretty similar in terms of performance, although Shawn Spears was off his game. But it was just to give Matt some momentum going into All Out. Another promo this time, Jake Roberts and Lance Archer. I made the decision as well because watching episodes of AEW, although it's hard to kind of relate just now because obviously the current situation with episodes, there's not really much brawl angles bar the Inner Circle and the Elite, so I'm just building everything up with talk, so the matches work, and it allows you obviously a bit more of the characters. Anyway, we've got Jake and Lance backstage, and Jake takes this whole promo over and just says, so this Saturday AEW has completely overlooked its TNT champion, Lance Archer, and he's not even on the card for the biggest AEW event. Now let's be straight here, we all know the real reason for that. Not one individual man is willing to step up and face Lance like a man. I'll give props to the 6 men who will enter the casino ladder match, but let's be honest gentlemen, just going to be sitting ducks, and Lance will have you for lunch when time permits. We'll have a keen eye on that match, and the winner better watch his back. So a 72 promo with Jake and Lance in the background, and yeah, just sending out a warning for the winner of that casino ladder match. But I'll be honest, I've not really handled that championship well since its inception. Next up we had the Young Bucks in action. It was a decent match, and the Young Bucks defeated the Butcher and the Blade in 9:07 when Matt Jackson pinned the Butcher with a Meltzer driver. Big difference in terms of performance here, but a 70 rated segment. It got the crowd hotter, and Nick Jackson looked excellent, but yeah, not great for the Butcher and the Blade, but yeah, the Young Bucks get a W tonight. And then a co-main event, had a good match, and it was Jon Moxley and Darby Allin defeating Brodie Lee and Evil Uno in 14:08 when Jon Moxley pinned Evil Uno with a Death Rider. Mox was head and shoulders above everyone. Evil Uno was the other way, but a good win there. It got the crowd hotter. An 80 segment I'm really happy with, and yeah, Darby Allin is going to do special things in this. But looking forward to Moxley versus Brodie, and hopefully that can deliver at All Out. After the matchup, a little bit of word talk from Jon Moxley, basically describing that Brodie Lee barely got in the ring when Jon Moxley was in, and as soon as Darby tagged in Jon Moxley, Brodie Lee was straight out of there. But Moxie's few words to Brodie are this: Brodie Lee, you're running scared big fella. My threats are starting to get taken seriously. Are you beginning to understand just exactly what I want and what I will do to you this Saturday? Good. Now this Saturday, be a good little boy, come to the ring, take your beating, and allow me to leave as still AEW World Champion, because if you want to prize this away from me, then godson, you better grow some balls, bring the fight, because we are going to have a war. So a solid promo from Moxley, gained some heat into the storyline, and this segment getting 85. Really at this level, nobody's really even in the level at Moxley, and it's up to me to get people to that level. Jericho maybe, but yeah, he's quite high of everyone in terms of what they can bring, especially with the promos. And our main event had great heat and good wrestling. Cody defeated Sammy Guevara in 12:22 with a beautiful disaster. A 74 segment. Sammy had a better performance than Cody, so maybe we should start giving Sammy some wins and tap into that. But overall, Cody benefits from the groundswell of support, benefited from a new move, and it got the crowd buzzing. So a 74 there, and the promo end the show. We finished the show with Cody defeating Sammy Guevara, and whilst Sammy gets dragged up the ramp by Hager and Wheeler, Cody gets on the mic so he can give some last minute words to Jericho, who stands at the top of the ramp. Chris, this is just a small indicator of what I'm going to do to you this Saturday night. With so much on the line, I will do my all to beat you down mercilessly. This company needs me to remain as its EVP, and I don't even want to fathom what AEW would look like under the tutelage of Chris Jericho. This Saturday will be the fight of our lives. Everything is on the line. I'm not doing this for me, I'm doing this for all the fans of AEW around the world. I'm doing this for my wife, my brother, and my family. This Saturday, Chris Jericho loses to Cody. So a very heartfelt promo from Cody, and a 77 rating, 77 show, perfect, increase of pop in 17 regions, makes up for the loss of pop last week. I think it was a very solid show this week. You can see there, the only real negative there was probably the Jurassic Express and Reynolds and Silver, but the main side of the card was good, which means the lower card we can work on. So delighted with that, and really excited. A strong go home show, and excited for All Out 2, which is coming very, very soon. So we've got the Sabin sideline. Yeah, he got injured in a match on AEW Dark. We'll cover that quickly. So we started off with a hype package for the 4 members of the Dark Order, excluding Brodie Lee. Chris Statlander defeated Jamie Hayter. Evil Uno defeated Michael Nakazawa. We then had Diona Peruzzo, Riho, and Yuka Sakazaki defeat Leva Bates, Penelope Ford, and Mel. With a hype package for the Hybrid 2, Jake Hager defeated Austin Gunn. Another hype package for the soon to debut Jacob Fatu and Camille. And we had the Motor City Machine Guns defeat the Butcher and the Blade before that injury took place. Interesting. I might get in for Candice, just purely because we really need as strong a women's division as we can get, and we haven't been getting that so far, so we'll certainly look into that. I just want to check one more thing, just to let you know, by the way, that's just Fit Finlay as an agent, so I wouldn't worry about that. But because I've not touched on it so far, if I can find it, there we go. Yeah, our merchandise. So we've never really touched on this before. So it gives you an idea of the figures that we're making from merch. And you can see Jon Moxley is absolutely dwarfing everyone else. Cody in second, Jericho third, and then members of the Elite, Jackson, Omega, and the other Jackson, Penta, Matt Hardy, Darby Allin, Hangman Page, and then this month you get Nikki Storm in there, and the likes of Dustin Rhodes and MJF. But you can see last month we had Dustin a wee bit higher, Hangman a wee bit higher, and yeah, it's quite cool to see how that kind of changes and fluctuates as time goes on, because already Nick Jackson has sold more merch this month, although saying that there is only a few days to go. So the last thing we'll check is just here. We'll try to bring in Brian Cage. Now admittedly that is purely the basis of when I'm recording this, obviously a little bit in advance. Cage is just signed for AEW a couple of days ago and just made his appearance at Double or Nothing, so I thought we'll bring him in. So we'll try and see if we can beat Impact in that bid for Cage. Let's just double check. They are offering an exclusive handshake deal. We're going to get him. He's on an exclusive written to come here and be an absolute machine. We'll sort Ortiz out hopefully with a new contract and a 1.66 TV rating. Actually, where is that? Our best ever rating. Perfect. August has been really good so far. Those two are a bit iffy, but we're starting to pick up and we're getting bigger and bigger. Delighted with that. So I'll go ahead and sort out our teases contract, but hopefully you guys will join us for that big one there, All Out number 2, where hopefully we can have a fantastic All Out and we can really kick on and hopefully make some profit. This will be the first pay-per-view under the changed pay-per-view model. I know finances get changed a bit, so we'll have a better idea of how much of this 10 million we continue to eat into, or if we're going to start making profit and can go really aggressive on other contracts. But, and I say, fix some of the morale issues of people that aren't making it to pay-per-view cards. So thanks for watching, much appreciated. As I say, check out the places that I talked about earlier on, all in the description below. And of course check out my Twitch as well at 21 Maxwell, where I'll have streams most days where we're still under lockdown in Scotland anyway, and we'll have in WWE, which you saw on the channel for 2016. We'll be recapping that on YouTube as well when that eventually kicks off and gets running. So thanks for watching, much appreciated. Please stay safe, and hopefully I'll see you for that big pay-per-view. Bye bye.